Hello and good morning dear students. Welcome back to the online class, and in today's class we'll start a new exercise, that is exercise 13b, and in this exercise we are going to learn about the midpoint formula. The name of the chapter is section and midpoint formula. Section formula we have already completed, and now we are doing midpoint formula. Okay, so what is midpoint formula? Let us understand. Now midpoint formula, for midpoint formula also there will be 2 points A and B, coordinates x1 y1 x2 y2. Now midpoint means the middle point in between A and B, middle one. Okay, not here. So here the ratio will be 1:1. Remember that the ratio will be 1:1. So therefore this P is the midpoint, which is exactly in the middle. So midpoint formula for capital P will be x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. You know why? It is same as the section formula, 1 into x2 plus 1 into y1 divided by 1 plus 1, which is 2. Okay, so easy to remember. The midpoint formula between any 2 points is given by sum of abscissa divided by 2, comma sum of ordinates divided by 2. Alright, now let us start exercise 13b. So exercise 13b, first question is find the midpoints. Find the midpoints of these two. Find the midpoints of these two. Okay, so for number 1, midpoint P is given by -6 plus 3 divided by 2, comma 7 plus 5 divided by 2. So abscissa plus abscissa by 2, ordinate plus ordinate by 2. You do it, you'll get this as the midpoint. Similarly for part 2, the midpoint of these 2 points, 5 minus 1 divided by 2, comma minus 3 plus 7 divided by 2, which is 2, comma 2. So midpoint is very easy as compared to your section. Just add abscissa and ordinate divided by 2. So please pause the video and note it down. Alright boys, let's move on to the next question, and the next question is question number 2. Alright, question number 2 says that point A and point B have coordinates 2, 3, 5 and x, y. This is point A and point B. Capital P is the midpoint of AB having coordinates 2, 3. You're asked to find the value of x and y. Okay, now P is the coordinates, P is the midpoint according to the question. But if I use the midpoint formula, can I find the midpoint P as 3 plus x divided by 2 and 5 plus y divided by 2. This is according to the formula, and this is according to the question. This is according to the question, this is according to the formula. Now on comparing abscissa with abscissa and ordinate with ordinate, we get this and this. You cross multiply and find the value of x, you'll get 1. You cross multiply and find the value of y, you'll get 1. So these are the values of x and y. Please pause the video and note it down, boys. Alright boys, let's proceed with question number 3. Your question number 3 says that A, B, C are the vertices of triangle having coordinates this. L and M are the midpoints of AB and AC. L is a midpoint of AB, M is a midpoint of AC. You have to prove that LM is equals to half of BC, we have to prove. Okay, so as L and M are the midpoints, the coordinates of L will be 5 minus 1 divided by 2, comma 3 plus 1 divided by 2, which will give you 2, 2. So L is how much? 2, 2. Similarly M is the midpoint of AC, so 5 plus 7 by 2, 3 minus 3 divided by 2, which will give you 6, 0. So this is your 6, 0. Okay, so we got LM, we have BC. So now if I join LM, then I will be getting this LM, which is a line. Okay, so can I find the distance between L and M using distance formula? We know the distance formula. So use your distance formula LM, and we will be getting LM as this, isn't it or not? Please check. 2 minus 6 whole square plus 2 minus 0 whole square. You simplify, you'll get root 20. Root 20 means 2 root 5. Similarly BC. And why am I finding LM and BC? Because I have to prove this relation, LM equals to half BC. BC is equals to -1 minus 7 whole square plus, this is the distance formula, 1 plus 3 whole square, which will give you root 80, which is 4 root 5. Now I have to prove LM is equals to BC. So what is your LM? LM put out here. LM is 2 root 5. Half, you write half, and what is BC? BC is 4 root 5. So please cancel. 2 1s are, 2 2s are 4. So are you getting 2 root 5 is equals to 2 root 5? So hence this means they are equal, which means it is proved. Okay, so what we're doing out here, we're using the midpoint formula. After that, the moment I get midpoints, I'll find LM, distance formula, BC, distance formula, and then we are checking whether LHS is equals to RHS or not. If you are clear with this, boys, please pause the video and note it down. All right, boys, let's proceed with question number 5. Your question number 5 says that P is the midpoint of AB. I'm just going to clear this for now and I'll explain you. P is the midpoint of AB. Find the coordinates of A and B. The question is telling P is the coordinates, P is the midpoint. P is the middle point of AB, midpoint, and we need to find the coordinates of A and B. Now, as capital A is lying on y-axis, I can assume the coordinates be 0, y. As B is lying on x-axis, I can write it as x, 0. So let us assume A be this, B be this. So therefore, I have A, I have B, P is the midpoint. So if I use the midpoint formula, will I get this, boys? See, will I get this 0 plus x divided by 2, y plus 0 divided by 2, because P is the midpoint. P is the middle point between AB. Okay, so I'll be getting the coordinates of P as this. But according to the question, the coordinates of P is minus 3, 2. So which means now what? This is also P. This is also P. So equate, compare. This is equals to minus 3. This is equals to 2. So on doing that, you'll get the value of x as minus 6 and y as 4. So the moment I got the value of x and y, I'll get A and B also. Therefore, A will be 0, 4 and B will be minus 6, 0. So these are the coordinates of A and B. Please pause the video and note it down, boys. All right, boys, let's move on to the next sum. That is question number 7. Your question says, okay, before we start this sum, let us understand what do you mean by median. Okay, median is a very simple thing. Okay, median is a straight line which divides the sides into two equal parts. So out here, if I draw the median from A, so then this line, this straight line is called the median because it divides BC into two equal parts. So which means there will be possible, how many medians? There will be 3 medians. One I can draw from A, other I can draw from this equal, and other I can draw from here equal. Okay, so what is median? Median is a straight line which divides the sides of a triangle into how many equal parts? 2 equal parts. Out here, AP is your median. This AP is your median actually. Okay, now come back out here. Here also I can draw 3 medians, by the way. One is this median which divides this equal divides this from here, and similarly from here also I can draw median. Okay, but the question is telling you if ABC are the vertices of triangle like this, vertices of triangle, find the length of the median through 3, minus 6. So from here, if I am to draw a median this side, then this and this will be equal. Then I'm asked to find the length of B, let's say M. Find the length of BM. We need to find the length of BM. So in order to find the length of BM, I should know the coordinates of M. And what is M? M is the midpoint for AC because BM is the median. Okay, so you have to write down here BM is the median. Okay, so this implies M is the midpoint of AC. So if M is the midpoint of AC, then I can find the coordinates of M. The coordinates of M will be, boys, this will be minus 5 plus 7 divided by 2, 2 plus 4 divided by 2. So which will give me this as 1, and this will be 3. So the coordinates of M is 1, 3. Therefore, median, the length of the median BM is given by, use the distance formula, minus 3, minus 1 whole square, 3, minus 1 whole square, and plus minus 6 minus 3 whole square. So which is 2 2s are 4 plus 9, 9 9s are This is 9, right? 9 nines are 81. So therefore root over 85 units. Alright, so please pause the video and note it down, boys. Alright, boys, let's move on to the next sum. That is question number 8. In question number 8, the question says a straight line ABCD is such that AB is equals to BC is equals to CD. Okay, which means this length, and this length, they are equal. AB equals to BC equals to CD. ABCD is a straight line where this equal. B and C, the coordinates given to us. B is 0, 3 and C is 1, 8. You are asked to find the coordinates of A and D. Now how to tackle this problem? Now let us assume the coordinates of AB alpha, beta, and let us assume the coordinates of DB x, y. So this is my alpha, beta, and this is my x, y. I need to find the values of alpha, beta, x and y actually. Okay, now focus out here. Let us take AC first. Only let us take this much. So if I take this much out here, B is the midpoint of AC. So as B is the midpoint of AC, B is the midpoint of AC, and I know the coordinates of B is 0, 3. But if I use the midpoint formula, will I get alpha plus 1 divided by 2, beta plus 8 divided by 2. This is the midpoint, and according to the question, this is also the midpoint, 0, 3. So compare. First value equals to 0, second value equals to 3. From here, you'll get alpha equals to 1, beta equals to -4. So which means you'll get capital A, which is this 1, -4, using the midpoint from here till here. Okay. The same thing we'll do with BD. Similarly, as C is the midpoint of BD, so can I write 0 plus x divided by 2, 3 plus y divided by 2 is equals to 1, 8, because this is also midpoint and this is also midpoint. So same, comparing, I'll be getting this equals to 1, this is equals to 8. So you please cross multiply. X is equals to, sorry, my mistake out here, boys, x is equals to 2, so hence here it will be 2, and then 3 plus y divided by 2 equals to 8. So 3 plus y equals to 16. So y equals to 16 minus 3, which is 13. So hence D is 2, 13. That is D is 2, 13. So we got A and D. I hope you're clear with this, boys. Please pause the video and note it down properly. All right, boys, let's move on to the next sum. That is question number 9. In question number 9, your question says, if A is one end of the diameter of the circle, so we know this is a circle, center, and this AB is the diameter. Here the question says, if C is the center, 2, -1, if one end is -2, 5, find the other end. So we don't know this other end. We know this first point and we know the center, and we don't know this. So let us assume the other point B be alpha, beta, and I know that C is a midpoint. So if C is a midpoint, then we can use the midpoint formula and we can write down as C is the midpoint. So the coordinates of C will be -2 plus alpha divided by 2 and 5 plus beta divided by 2, which is this. Again, I know C is this also. So on comparing, this is equals to 2, this is equals to -1. Please find the values of alpha. You'll get 6, beta is -7. So hence B is nothing but 6, -7. So please pause the video and note it down, boys. All right, boys, let's move on to the next question. That is question number 10. In question number 10, the question says A, B, C, D are the vertices of a quadrilateral. So four-sided figure, it's a quadrilateral. Find the midpoint of AC and find the midpoint of BD. So let's find the midpoint of AC. So AC, the midpoint of AC. If I need to find the midpoint of AC, boys, please join this too. Your midpoint will be somewhere out here. So find the midpoint of AC. 2 minus 4 divided by 2. 5 plus 3 divided by 2. Simplify, you'll get -1, 4. So it is -1, 4. Similarly, find the midpoint of BD. So let's find the midpoint of BD. So take these 2 points. -3 plus 1 divided by 2. 8 plus 0 divided by 2. You are still getting -1, 4. So this one also, the midpoint is -1, 4. Am I clear, boys? So both of these diagonals are meeting at the same point, and this only happens if it is a parallelogram. So hence the name of ABCD is what? It is parallelogram. So please pause the video and note it down, boys. Alright boys, we'll keep this much for today. Today's assignment will be to do question number 4, 6, 12 and look at this examples also. Please go through in your book example number 13, example number 17. These both are ICAC sums. Okay, so that's it for today. Complete all this and submit it to me by tomorrow morning. Thank you and bye-bye.